So next up we have a duo that have come all the way from over the water, beyond the River Wen, beyond the River Colne, even beyond the River Thames, all the way from South London. It's a duo. They are not parents, but it is Parentprov.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Katie.
I'm Yestin.
We're not parents.
That's Yestin. It's the Welsh version of Justin.
Yeah.
It's like the word yes.
Yes,
and then tin, like a tin of beans. Just yes.
It's not Leston. It's not Leicester. It's not Euston.
Or Euston. Just Yestin. That's it.
Perfect. So we're going to do Parentprov. We're not parents. We might be at some point. Who knows?
This is like a dry run.
It's kind of like a practice. We're just going to see how this goes and then
decide, based on how this goes, whether or not to become parents.
So we need some suggestions from you. What are they, Yestin?
Could we start off with some extreme situations? Just shout out any extreme situations that come to mind.
Snowboarding. A volcano.
Snowboarding, what about volcano?
Stuck in a volcano.
Stuck in a volcano, snowboarding, any others?
Falling into a black hole.
Falling into a black hole?
Trapped in a lift.
Trapped in a lift, excellent. That's
loads.
That's loads, that's great.
All really good as well.
Shall I write down the next ones and you can add?
Yeah, so
you
the
have
next,
got a better hand.
the next one we need is like something that you used to get told off for at school. Farting too much. Kicking boys.
Throwing maths equipment.
What? Throwing maths equipment. That's great. We've got 3 strong ones there. Any more?
Not going to school.
Not going to school. Yeah, not going to school. Huh?
Throwing in class.
What?
Throwing.
Throwing.
Hanging.
Okay, throwing stuff. Can I have the, I don't know if it's possible, can I have the house lights just slightly up so that I can see people? Oh, thank you, that's so much, oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Lovely faces. Any more for things told off at school?
Impersonating teachers.
Impersonating teachers, yeah, great. And finally, finally, what was it?
Pissing on the headmaster's beans.
It's on the list.
What school did you go to? Lovely, thank you. That's very generous, very wonderful suggestions. We also need an unusual name that you wish you'd been called. If you weren't called the name you're called now, what's an unusual name that you wish you'd been called?
Yestin. Excellent name.
Fenella. Throwback.
Callback.
Yeah.
Anything?
Zachary.
Zachary. Yeah. Beetle. Yeah. Like being in the Beetle. Yeah, I like it.
Agamemnon.
Perfect. Alright, I think. What?
Regina.
I like that a lot. This is really helpful for our real life.
Yeah.
It's great.
Was that Regina?
Regina.
I misheard it.
Okay.
Speaking of which, this is Parentprov.
Ding dong, level 3. Ding dong, level 4. Oh, darling, I don't think the lift was the best place to go into labour.
I know, but this is just how it goes sometimes. At least it hasn't got stuck. Where? Oh.
Oh, it's little Agamemnon.
Agamemnon.
Oh, hi.
I'm so pleased we chose a gender-neutral name.
Yeah. Let's project loads of things onto he, she.
Them. Agamemnon.
You're going to be non-binary.
You're going to be absolutely wonderful at everything you do.
You're going to be perfect, child.
You're going to have excellent handwriting.
You're going to kick the boys at school.
Yeah, and you're going to probably be some sort of politician.
Yes. Support the head, darling.
Got it. Which way up is it?
The head
Is there? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Yeah, support the head. So, actually, you just gave birth, didn't you? Pass them over. Pass them over. Do you want to have a sit down? Yeah. It's tiring giving birth. I hear.
Agamemnon.
I feel proud.
I feel scared. Come on, Agamemnon.
Where have they gone?
Oh.
Agamemnon!
I knew we shouldn't have played the spinny dizzy game for so long. I've lost track of Agamemnon.
Agamemnon!
Agamemnon.
Agamemnon!
I can see a silhouette out there.
Agamemnon!
Agamemnon.
Agamemnon!
Agamemnon.
So for your 6th birthday, we've decided to take you to a black hole.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Does that sound nice?
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Agamemnon, it's great to see you again.
Your daddy's going to measure you out for the black hole suit.
Okay.
Great.
Really? We did a bit of science on this at school.
Yeah.
And they said that once you've gone over the edge, you squish.
Oh. Darling, is that true? Alan, is that true?
It is, Cynthia. Hi, can we get the this size big black hole suit, please? Thanks.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's put your little head through. There you go. There you go.
Such a
Do the shoes up.
Such a good child.
Is it going to be all right?
It's
Yeah,
going to be
okay.
absolutely
So
fine.
you take my hand,
And
and
mine
you take
too.
Daddy's hand.
Okay. Here.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
wee.
1, 2, 3, wee.
Yeah, exactly. 1,
2, 3, wee.
And round of applause for Agamemnon as he goes back into the audience.
Oh.
Darling,
Yes.
you've done it again.
Oh, and I thought the spinny getting dizzy thing was it's going to be the thing that confused it, but no,
What are we going to do?
we've thrown him too close to the sun again.
I think we might need to talk to
Teacher, bring. Hi, Mrs. Jackhammer. Hi, Mrs. Jackhammer. Yes. Agamemnon's busy right now, but we're happy to come into class and talk to you. Yeah, great. We'll be right there. Okay, bye.
Mrs. Jackhammer,
Bye.
is it?
Mrs. Jackhammer.
Yeah.
Mrs. Jackhammer.
Hi, Mrs.
Okay, bye.
Jackhammer. Could we have
Bye.
you? Could we have a
Bye.
chat to you? Thank you so much. Round of applause, Mrs. Jackhammer. Hi, take a seat. Really, we should be taking a seat. We're actually in your office. We're actually in your office. So we're not sure what to do. Like.
I'm sorry, I've only got the one seat.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. We've got used to making.
He loves a good lunch.
We've got used to making lots of accommodations now that we're parents.
Agamemnon. Well, we took him to a black hole for his 6th birthday, and it went really wrong. And we're just wondering, you're his year 2 teacher, and you seem to have a real grip on things. He comes home, they come home, and all they can talk about is you, Mrs. Jackhammer.
Yeah.
So clearly you're doing something right. Like, can you give us any guidance?
Any guidance on retrieving Agamemnon?
I mean, ultimately, but we'll take any sort of parental
Anything.
advice.
Anything.
Oh, let me have a look. This hasn't happened.
Oh, great.
While.
Binder.
Yeah, beep.
I can see why Agamemnon loves you,
Yeah.
Mrs. Jackhammer. So organised.
Ah, yes. I knew there was something about black holes in here. I feel like what's most likely is that most of him has been distributed across multiple dimensions.
Right. I mean, we did move to this area specifically because it was a very good catchment. So,
Well, the good thing is, of course, about multiple dimensions is that a percentage of him will almost certainly be in a good catchment.
that's really handy.
That's great. Thank you, Mrs. Jackhammer.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Oh, great. So,
This is great news.
I suggest we go to the dimension where he's maybe throwing maths equipment first.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, look.
Oh,
Look at this. His class looks so happy, all sitting there, staring at us.
and there's maths equipment everywhere, but it's kind of beautiful in this dimension, and
And
almost
they're wearing odd socks.
yeah, and it's sort of got poetic meaning,
And
really.
They're picking their noses, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because they're just free.
And they're impersonating the teachers.
Oh wow!
And pissing on the headmaster's beans.
I'm so pleased.
I'm so proud.
Oh,
Who knew that when we moved to West Ealing, that we were going to end up taking Agamemnon to that black hole,
yeah,
him disseminating amongst multiple dimensions,
yeah.
and ending up happier than they. Don't know why we non-binaried our child and then
But gave them a very male name.
persistently misgendered them for the
Yeah.
rest of the show.
I think we've learned a lot.
We've all learnt a lot here today.
Is there a chance he'll be Prime Minister?
Should we find out in another dimension?
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh, it's horrible!
Oh no!
Everything's on fire! And they are still pissing on the beans, but not in a nice artistic way anymore.
Oh God! It's too much. It's like a volcano. It's like a volcano of corruption and violence.
And they've all picked their noses, but they've made a horrible emblem out of it all. And it's just really overwhelming and a bit vomit-inducing.
And they're all the Prime Minister. What have we done? Oh. And that's our show!